So starter here. Are you tired of manually downloading dependencies for plugins? And you wish there was a better way to do it? Well, let me introduce you to the SimCity for Package Manager. It's another project by Memo, the one that gave you the 3D camera DLL mods. And it will make it easier for you to get plugins by automatically downloading all the dependencies for you. It's currently in the early stage of development, but it's already super useful. So I'm excited to share it with all of you. And if you do too, let's get started. Okay, now to get started, you need to visit the Package Manager homepage and here. And I'll put the link down below. And right here, you can see the requirements to use this tool. So you need to have at least Java 8 installed on your machine. And if you already installed network add-on mod before, you are most likely already have this. So but if you haven't, you can click this link and it will bring you to this page to download the Java. And you can follow this CLI to download and install Java, or you can scroll down and download the installer based on your operating system. The process should be straightforward and easy to follow, so hopefully you don't have a problem with that. And once you are done installing Java, let's get back to the Package Manager homepage, and we can close this one. So if you are on macOS or Linux, you will need to have another tools called Mono, and you can follow this link to install it. And I need to remind you that if you're on macOS Apple Silicon, you can't use this tools yet because there's an issue with the 7-zip library. But if you insist to want to use these tools, you can run a virtual machine or a parallel desktop like I do right now. Okay, now that we have all the requirements to download these tools, you need to click on this download link right here. And it will bring you to this GitHub page. So this is the current release version of these tools. And to download it, you can scroll all the way down into these asset sections, and you will see this SC4Pac .zip. So to download it, you can just click on this file, and it should download right away. I already did it before earlier, so I already have this in my downloads folder. So since this is a zip file, I need to extract this first, and I'm going to use the 7-zip and extract this into its own folder. And once it's done, we'll have this folder with all these files inside. And you can keep this on the downloads, or you can move it anywhere else, like maybe on the documents or your disk drive C. It should be fine. But since I'm running a virtual machine or VM, I'll have permission issue with my original OS, so I'll have to move it somewhere else, and I'm going to move it into my disk drive C. So move it right here, and I can let's open this folder. And now to use these tools, we are going to use the command line interface or CLI using terminal. And it might be a bit scary if you are not familiar with it, but I can assure you that the process is super easy, and I'll try to make sure that it's easy to follow. Okay, right now we are currently inside the Package Manager folder, and inside this you can right click and then choose the Open in Terminal. And for the early version of Windows, I think it should be Open in CMD, or yeah, I'll confirm again with for the early version of Windows, but you should be able to find it. And once you click it, it should open your terminal. So it is whether as command prompt or maybe your PowerShell. Okay, now going forward, we are mostly going to interact with the tools by typing in this terminal right here. And first, we need to make sure that you are on the right directory. And to do that, you can type SC4 and then press tab on your keyboard, and it should autocomplete into like this or something else if you are on the command prompt. So this is confirmed that we are actually on the right directory on our terminal, and we can start installing our first plugins. And in this demo, I'm going to install the Fantasy Colossus Farming because that's a lovely mod, and I really recommend all of you to have it in your game. Again, you can type SC4 and then press tab and space. We can type and add and then space again, and then the name of the package that we are going to install is the Fantasy colon and then Colossus dash farming. I will talk about this reference later on the end of this video, but right now we can click enter, and it should be okay. So since this is the first time we are using these tools, we need to do some initial setups. First, we need to decide where we are going to put the plugins that we download using this package manager. So option 1 will tell the package manager to use the default SimCity for plugins folder inside the documents, and while option 2 will create a new plugins folder inside our current working directory. So this package manager folder that we opened before. Okay, seems like I took too long to choose, and now it's timeout. So let's clear this up and repeat our command again. And yeah, I recommend to use option 2 if you already have plugins installed on your default plugins folder. And I think it will be easier to manage the plugins installed by the package manager if we have our own directory. So I'm going to go with number 2, press enter, and since the folder doesn't exist yet, should create it, and answer yes, and enter again. And then the next one, the package manager will ask about the cache folder. So this is basically another place for the package manager to store the downloaded files, and in case we need those files again later, we can get them faster without having to download it again. And since we have our plugins inside our current working directory, so I will go again with the option number 2 to make it easier to manage later on. Press enter and ask again if we need to create this directory, and answer yes. Okay, so the package manager will do the setup and create the case and the plugins folder and download all the initial setup that we need. So to actually download the mods that we add here, so this Colossus Farming, we need to execute under command. So let's type again SC4 and then press tab and then space and then type in update, and we can press enter. Okay, so while downloading the mods, you might the package manager might ask you a few questions depend on the mods that you try to download. So in this case, the Colossus Farming need to know if you are using CAM or no. So since I'm using CAM on my installation, I'm going to answer to yes, I'm using CAM, and then press enter, and then the downloads will continue. So this is all the files needed for the Colossus Farming, and then so this is another questions needed for the SFPT Essentials. It needs to know the 3 controller that I'm using. So you need to answer based on your own setup. But if you don't use any 3 controller or you are not sure what to answer, then it's recommended to just go with number 5. I'm going to use 5 because I don't use any, and then I press enter and continue. So this will download all the package metadata informations. And last confirmation. So this is the confirmation that the package manager will install all these packages along with the Colossus Farming, of course. And we need to answer. This is the final confirmation if we want to install it or not, and then we can answer yes and then press enter. So this is going to be it's going to download all the files, but okay, so while downloading your plugins, you might face this issue, and no need to worry, because this is the issue with the Simtropolis daily limit. Because for the guest account, it's limited to 20 downloads per day. And to fix this issue, let's get back to the package manager folder right here. So, and here you will see this SC4Pac.bat files. Let's select this and then right click and open it with Notepad. So yeah, it should look like this. No need to worry and overwhelm. We need to make some edits in this file, specifically on this line right here. Let me zoom it a little bit. Yeah, like that. But to do this, what we are going to do is add our cookies information for our Simtropolis account into these files. So in a way, the package manager can tell the Simtropolis server that we are actually the one that downloading all the mods. And so to do this, you need to go to your Simtropolis, open your browser. We can close this one. So open the Simtropolis on your browser, and if you haven't signed in already, or if you don't have an account yet, you can sign up or sign in into your account. And when you are signing in into your Simtropolis account, make sure to checklist the remember me checkbox right here, this one right here. And once you are signed into your account, so in your Simtropolis page in your browser, you can right click and then click on the inspect. So and it will bring the inspect element window, and let me zoom in a little bit. So I'm currently using Firefox. So for Firefox, you can choose the storage tab right here, this one right here, and then go to the cookies on the sidebar, and then select this Simtropolis link right here. And here you can find some of the information that you will need to add into this notepad. So let's do that. And since this is your credentials information, make sure you don't show this into anyone else. So yeah, and back to the notepad again. The first that we need is the IPS for device key. This one should be this one right here. So IPS for device key, and click on the value column and double click on this, and you can right click and copy this value, and then back to your notepad, and we can paste the value right here. Make sure to override the text and the bracket, and then we can paste our value right here. And the next one we need the IPS for member ID, should be this one right, and that is should be this one right here, IPS for member ID. Double click on this, click copy, and we can paste it here on the notepad. And the last one that we need, the IPS for login key, and this should be this one right here. Double click on this, click copy, and paste it on this value right here. Okay, now that we added all our value, the next thing we need to do is remove this RAM keyword right here. So block it, let's delete this, and maybe press enter a few times just so we can clearly see this line. And now that we are set, let's make sure to save this file. So file, save. And now that everything is done, we can close this file, and back again with our terminal, and we can repeat the last command, so the SC4, and press tab, and then update, and then press enter again. So this will repeat the process again, but now it should be faster since we already done it before, and we need to confirm that we are going to install this package, and just we type yes. Should be back to downloading all the files again, and we won't have any issue with the limitation anymore. And maybe I will bring you after all this when all this download done. Okay, now that the downloading all the downloads done, the package manager will extract the downloaded plugins. So we need to wait for it to finish extracting all the downloads. Alright, so again there's a warning issue. So this is about some out of date package metadata, and I think we can ignore this, so we can continue this white warning and then answer yes. Okay, so now that when it's done, you will get a confirmation message that the package manager move all the files into the plugins folder, and there's a done message. And to confirm it, you can get back again to your plugins that we set before. So this plugins inside the package manager folder, this plugin right here, you can click it. Okay, so this is all the mods and dependencies needed for the Colossus farming. And this is maybe a bit different with your how you set up your plugins folder, because this is currently the convention that's being used by the package manager. So there's this early mods, this is props textures, and there is this mods flora and agriculture. You can check, you can learn more about this on the package manager page later. But for now, if you open it, this is all the needed files for the Colossus farming to work. And let's check this one. So this is all the texture and props. Okay, now let's copy all these files, and I already set a new empty plugins folder to test it on the game. So this one right here, and let's paste all the files. And once it's done, let's test running our game. Okay, I'm on the region view right now. Let's open a new empty tile to test the farming, and we can start by leveling all of this. And then let's just start new city, and we can start zoning some farms. So that should be enough. Let's connect this. So right now we only have all the Colossus farming mods and its dependencies. So yeah, nothing else. And maybe we can put some water right here, add some residentials, maybe some commercials too. Let's check the water, and everything should be fine. Let's expand this zone a little bit, and let's see if we actually get let's divide this just so we have more plots for farms. And let's see if we get the Colossus farming working. I'm going to use the cheetah speed, and there you go. We need power for this, water. Yeah, this is all from the Colossus farming mods actually, so it's not vanilla farm. This is also from the Colossus farming, and all of this from the Colossus farming mods. Let's try to get another farm for this one. Yeah, this one also Colossus farming. And yeah, so that's a success. We managed to install the closest farming and all of these its dependencies by just typing some information into the terminal. And we see the closest farming page. It's actually the list for the dependencies. It's pretty long actually if you manually download this one by one. So the package manager really make it easier to download it. And if you check on this package manager side, on the sidebar, you can go to the package right here, the package menu, and then select highlights. So this is what's currently available for you to install using the package manager. And interestingly enough, this is mostly what I'm using in my game too. So if you are interested in having the same plugins as mine, you can install some of it using the package manager. And like there's a lot of interesting like this MedB package, and also this Max's Mansion overhaul by the King of SimCity. And yeah, I know it's currently not ideal because we need to use terminal to download the mods. But good news is, last time I checked, Memo is working on the interface for the package manager. So in the future version, you might be able to use the package manager just by clicking on the UI. So yeah, it's a really promising tool and has the potential. Well, it's actually already bringing some big improvements for the SimCity 4 community, since it makes it easier for players, especially the new ones, to install plugins. We just need more plugins to be able to be installed using the package manager. Also, seeing how things work now, maybe I could like write my own package. Let's call it Tartar package, for example. And when you install it, you will get all the plugins that I'm using in my game. So you could play with the same sets of plugins as mine without much of hassle. And it will be even much better later on when we have the graphical interface for it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the development of this tool. And if you are interested on the development update, or if you have any issue while using it, you can of course you can comment down below. But you can also visit the package manager development thread by Memo on Simtropolis here. You can maybe post your support message or share what you think about this tool on this thread. But be sure to be nice and respectful to each other. And yeah, I think that's it. That should be enough for the introduction of the SimCity 4 package manager. Be sure to give it a try. Visit and follow the development thread. And again, thank you to Memo for this amazing tool. And thanks to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. And if you are using Chrome, to get the cookies, you can in your Simtropolis page, you can right click and then select inspect. Should bring the inspect window. Let's zoom in a little bit, and you can select this application tab right here. So this one right here, applications, and then goes to the cookies. So this cookies right here on the sidebar, and then select the Simtropolis site right here. So Simtropolis cookies, and here you will see all the cookies needed to set up the package manager. Since I'm not logged in yet to the Simtropolis, so it's not available yet here. But once you are logged in into your account, it should be, you can find it here, all here. if you can't find the open in terminal or open in CMD in your right-click menu, no need to worry. We can open the terminal manually, and to do that, go to your search menu or your start, and then type in CMD or command prompt, or you can choose to use the PowerShell and click on the best result, or you might need to right click and run it as administrator, just in case if you run into permission issue later on. So click on this, and it will open the terminal, in this case the PowerShell. But if you are using CMD, it's also fine. It should be similar to this. And when this is open, you might realize that this is a bit different than the one in my demo. So because this is not currently running inside the directory of the SimCity4 package manager, so this is the command SC4, and we can press tab to autocomplete this because it's not available in this directory. So first, what we need to do is navigate to the inside the directory of the package manager, and we are currently inside the C, Windows, and System32 directory. So we need to navigate up to level into C, and also then go inside the SimCity4 package manager folder. And this is also the reason why I put my package manager folder directly inside the disk drive C, so this will be easier for me to access manually using the terminal. And we need to change our working directory inside the terminal, and to do that, you use the cd command. So cd and then space, then followed by the where we are going to navigate to. So in our case, we need to go up to level into C, and then into the package manager directory. So to go up one level, we type in dot, so double dot like that. We can go right away using a longer command, but since this is for beginner user, I'm going to just do it one step by step like this. So we go cd double dot, and then press enter, and this will go up into the Windows directory. So we need to do it one more time, cd double dot, and then press enter again. And right now we are inside the local disk C. So inside the C, we need to go to inside the package manager directory. So cd and then space, and you can type SC4. It should be autocomplete into the package manager directory because it's available in this directory. So like that. So this is the directory folder, or you can just type in like this, SC4Pac dash the version, so 0.4.3, and then press enter, and we are inside the working directory, so this folder right here. And we can confirm this by typing SC4 and then press tab, then it should autocomplete to the tools that we are going to use, the package manager, just like in our demo. So this should also work like this in the command prompt. You just need to pay attention to where the directory when you open your terminal. So I hope that helps. Then we can continue with the demo.